I know it's crazy for me to be live right now, but here we are. Um, I have been working pretty hard, mostly off camera, on this base. Let's just get the rain so I can actually hear my own thoughts. Um, so I think last time I streamed we were around here, maybe there. We went all the way through into that little crack, then out, and we are right there currently. We don't have much left. We have maybe 6 or 7 maps to do. Um, we're very close. I'm not going to be able to do everything today unless I like really push, so we can try. Uh, but there's a lot left to do where I don't think I could, you know? Um, I wanted to try streaming today at a different time than I normally do, just to test a few things out. Um, the main thing I want to test actually is how many people actually end up watching me over rather than, you know, streaming at a normal time or my normal time. Does my number fluctuate a lot? It's the main thing I'm looking for. I know we have a lot of work left to do on the project. Um, I'm hoping to make some good progress today. I don't normally put in, you know, those grindy sessions. I normally play very passively. Um, like when I do this normally, I'm watching YouTube the whole time. I'm not paying attention. Oh, nice. That's a great map. Okay, there I am. No, we still got a lot left to do. I think I'm more than halfway done. I say almost done in the title. I'm not almost done. I lied. Me lie. But I also never stream this early. And it is early. My truck is about to explode, is how I feel about it. It's not actually the truth. Um, every single week there's something brand new wrong with it. Just frustrates me. But this is something my family members can't fix. I'm not worrying too much about it. Because it's not that expensive, but still. Hi, Zach. Are you out plowing? The roads don't seem great. You should get out there. No, I brought it to the shop today. So I'm hoping I can get it back today. Oh, hello. Yeah, fair enough. I can't go back to sleep. It's not something I'm able to do. If I wake up at this kind of time, and I fully wake up, where I am conscious enough to drive, I'm not going back to bed. It's not happening. Just can't nap, that's the issue. And I hate it, because every time I'm tired, I say, I'm tired. And then my mom's like, have a nap. And then she repeats for me, I don't nap. Making fun of me. I'm making lots of progress on the burg, though. On burger. But I don't care too much about the quality of where we are right now. So, like, I'm texturing just to texture, but I'm not caring too much about the shape. And that's because this is not going to be very visible from other than when I fly around. Let's say I'm flying around to take a grand wide shot. Are you really going to care that that doesn't look perfect? You know, it's like, I don't care. So I hope other people don't. That's bad. But no, it's funny that I'm putting this much work into stuff that's not going to get seen in the first place. Because you're really just... Especially in a single-player world, it's like, who is going to be over here? Unless I am all the time. We're making really good progress. Today, one of the main things I kind of want to do is place stone in the open areas. So once my inventory is a little more empty and I'm out of the water is when we can go and do that. I'll do that, that. You're gonna give it to me. Kill the fishy. Kill him. He's killing them all. I didn't mean to get them all killed. I just wanted one to die. Dodge. Dodge. Not... I have killed at least like 7 of them in the last recent little bit. Like, I don't kill many drowns without tridents in their hands, and they just don't drop it. They really hate me. So we are about over halfway. Um, Everything that's blue is fully fixed water, except for this. And I have done from here all the way around this side up to about here. So we just from here to there left. Maybe 10 hours of work, maybe 5. I really don't know. I haven't been counting how long this takes me. Just gonna use what I have in my inventory and finish up this little water area. And then I do want to start filling in the holes with stone. I need to fill in those holes, otherwise the water won't actually spread, and it'll be more annoying to do in the long run. Holy, drowned. It's like 5. Goodbye, drowned. I blocked you off. I'm also waiting on a call, so if I ever just pause and leave for a solid 10 minutes, that's probably why. You dick. This place looks crazy though from below. empty my inventory, and then we're gonna go grab some stone. And maybe an extra shulker box of stone. I'm probably gonna miss some spots. It's hard to tell when you're underwater. Look how messy this part is. I was so sloppy. But yeah, water actually won't go into this hole very well if we have all these holes. Because the water will flow into the cracks. Unless the cracks are blocked off or filled with water, it's just kind of easier to fill them with water. It's actually including these. These aren't that big of a deal, but I want to actually fix them anyway, so. Because in reality, this is going to be the edge of my world. There shouldn't be holes in it. Let's sleep. I don't want to have to fight mobs all day and night. I can kill a couple creepers, but having to kill creepers and skeletons and everything is not going to be a fun time. But this entire hole was mined out by hand. It is still unbelievable to me that throughout the entire process of building and not one but two ads. It's crazy. I'm making millions off you. It's what I hate. I make it so that Twitch doesn't put ads, and then I think that just makes them put shorter ads. Like, I swear I turned ads off. You did that so quick. I have to fully type their name. I can't just click on it. Thank you. I'm making lots of progress. I'm almost done. I had to bring my truck into the shop. So that's why I'm awake. Just today. Every other day you're slow. The server restarted, the Eureka one. I was playing that the other day with my friends. The issue with that, though, is, like, I don't want to play a new world and get into it. I want to finish this world first. Or at least make progress in both. That's why I'm forcing myself to play this morning instead of going back to bed. Although I'll be honest, I don't fall back asleep very well. I'm very good at waking up and then just like not being able to sleep until it's like midnight. So I'll probably be awake till like 2 in the morning. I just wish I could go back to sleep, you know? Like today, if I woke up and had to use the bathroom, I can go back to sleep. But if I go use the bathroom and then go get like a water or something, give myself a little bit extra too much time, I'm just conscious. Even sometimes I can't fall back asleep after getting up to pee or poop. I get up to shit. I need to fill in all these holes, otherwise the water won't fill properly. So I'm actually placing some of the stone I mined, instead of just holding it. Girls don't... Oh yeah, you're right. I forgot about that. You're so intelligent. I have so much to fill in, by the way. Like, this area is so messy. Now I know in the future, if I make one of these projects, fill it in while I'm mining instead of later. Stupid Enderman. It is cold in Canada right now. It was -11 and it felt like -20 when I was outside. I was shivering so bad, waiting for my truck to start or heat up. Like, I went out, brushed it off while it was starting, and I went inside because I'm just freezing. I haven't chattered my teeth in a long time, but I was chattering. So cold. However, I was able to convince my mom to go with me so that I didn't have to walk home. And thank goodness, because that would have been horrible. I'd probably like just get home like 20 minutes ago if I walked. Is that a chicken? Whoa. You guys want out? There's a pig in here. You guys can come out. Freedom! That's not freedom. I feel bad about locking them in. Go bye. Where'd the other one go? There's 2 chickens. Where'd he go? How long has he been here? He's been holding that egg for a year. Yeah, so murder. If you had a prisoner and you just decided, and he's been like tortured for years, are you just going to release him? No, end his misery. I could lock him in there and could be like they've been in there for so long and I could lock them in permanently and forget about them, or I can end their suffering. Maybe they'll come back. Apparently they nerfed this. So like I'm moving at a certain speed, right? I'm moving pretty quick, going sideways. Apparently they made it much slower in the new update, and nobody likes it. I don't like it. And they never even talked about it. It was just a hidden change. And they do that all the time. Where they just do hidden changes and expect people not to be angry. Because, like, I'm going pretty fast. I don't want that to slow down. Like, imagine being in the end trying to get your elytra and bridging like this, and it goes slower. You don't want to work today? Too bad. Oh my goodness. What time are you supposed to start working? I feel like you say I don't want to work today every day. Everybody says that. You're not original. Yucky. And you haven't been watching me. Quite rude, honestly. Working 9 to 5 instead of watching Millie TV. Although I guess I'm not Millie TV anymore. It's crazy to me I've been listening to the same music mix for almost 3 years. 2.5. With a frozen pizza. Delicious. Maybe I'll walk to like Subway or something and get some lunch today. Actually feed myself more than one meal? Maybe? Maybe? That's true. There was this shitty Great Value one that they had at Walmart, and it was like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle one. I took it out of the wrapper, and I was so disappointed. Like, I was planning on making that and then, like, saving the leftovers or something. And so I just, like... I remember going the next time I got one of them. I bought extra pepperoni and, like, extra cheese and, like, just filled it up. Imagine the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle one's a big pizza. And, like, it's more food than... It's too much food for me, honestly. But it's a big pizza. And they put, like, 8 pepperonis on it. A little bit of cheese. It's mostly crust. It's crazy to me that I've been working on the same world for so long, Savage. I mean, I remember on Halloween, when you watched me, I was working on a turtle farm so that I could breathe underwater. And I never use that turtle helmet anymore because it's just not worth it. I only get like 5 seconds. Let me spit my gum out. I got gum in my mouth. I be chewing on gum. Let me spit my gum. I'm so silly. And here we are. Not mining anymore, but placing. Now we gotta fill the whole back in, everything where we got it. I'll go into a new world with the same seed and take a light matic of the entire area. Fill it in the way it was supposed to be. Caves and all. That'd be crazy if I did that, actually. Kind of psychotic if I did it. Imagine me wanting to kill me so bad, you... How? I'm not sure. I wanted to do an hour at most. But we're almost there, so... It's easier to stream when you're talking to someone, so if you want to, like, go into a call... Unless you're too busy working. I'm gonna try to do a couple hours, but we'll see. The issue is, today... It's fine. The issue is today, like, when you joined, so did that AI. You know, and it's like, why do I just get AIs? Why can't I get a new human being? Even if they join, lurk for 5 minutes and leave, the number always goes up, and then I get an AI text message. You know, in the chat. It's horrible. Drives me nuts. Every time I see cheap viewers. Yeah, let's ban my account after almost 3 years of work on it with no actual gain, and just like I have nothing to lose. I have everything to lose and like very little to gain from actually doing it. Because you don't grow with just viewers. If I say bought viewers and I bought like 100 of them, that would just put me up into like the charts, and then people would see and click on me, and there'd be no chat, and they'd be like, oh, this guy's botting, and they'd leave. Like, that's what they do. I have found people, like, I've died to people who have TTV in their name, and I look up their Twitch, and they're botting viewers, and I leave. Or this one guy, his stream crashed, so I actually didn't know he was botting. His stream crashed, and then he went live again, and he only had like 4, and then it went up to like 400 instantly, because he had to turn it on. I'm like, oh my god. I accused him of it, and he actually ended up leaving the game, so that's why I think he was for sure. It's just a waste of money. I don't know how embarrassing it is, but it's like, it's just not worth it. You're not gonna grow, you're not making money off of it. You're just spending money. And risking being banned. Like, if I did it, I'd risk losing my verification and have to start all over again, probably. I'm not sure if it's a permanent ban or a temp ban. I feel like it might be permanent. But I have... So where I just came from, Savage, I have that. And then I have just this little area here. I believe I have until, like, you can see there. So I have there, all the way to that little bit of water over there. That's not much! Roberto! That's not much! We're making really good progress. It's so much easier to do it when I'm not streaming, though. It might be permanent. It's so much easier to build these walls. Because I don't have to worry about, like... I can watch YouTube video, turn my brain off, and just follow a pattern that I make in my head. However, if I want to fill the water in, I gotta do this part too, which is very frustrating, but... Oh well. You have toast now? Were you AFK? I was showing you stuff. No! No, I gotta do it again. It's sad. Okay. I'll forgive you. Just this once. Bet you we've missed like 7 or 8 things in this area. Oh, there's some. My stomach is growling at me, but I think it's... I don't really want to eat. I think it's just because I always usually get a snack when I wake. So... I don't really want to eat right now. I am on like 6 hours of sleep though. I was actually driving, and when I was driving to Jim, the auto shop, his name is Jim. I just kind of almost said, I mean, it's whatever. I was driving to his auto shop, and I'm at a stop sign, and I'm kind of like, I need to wake up. I'm in a vehicle, and I went from being like almost dead inside to like at least alert. I'm like, I'm driving right now. And then I pull up to the auto shop, and I went in the wrong entrance, and my mom's like, yeah, I do that too. Unless you go there regularly, you just pull up in the wrong entrance. It's not intuitive. Do you want to enter the nice paved driveway or the dirty, not touched, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not paved, it's full of snow and dirt. It's like, whatever. Yeah, but if I eat, I might want to go get Subway, and then I'd have to leave. I kind of only want to get Subway if it gets warmer. It's still minus 11. Wow, it's cold all day. It's gonna be minus 10 all day. Tomorrow it goes to minus 6. And then the weekend it's down to minus 1. Sunday is minus 18. Minus 19. Oh my god, next week is so cold. I don't know. I'm not very good with Fahrenheit and Celsius conversions. Everyone's always like, oh, I think kilometers is better than miles, but I still like Fahrenheit. And I'm like, Celsius is the one thing I like about the differences between like the metric system and the temperature. It's like, I like Celsius. Maybe I've just been raised on Celsius. Oh, what I would give for it to be like 12 all the time. It's chilly, but not too cold. I like how you think that's cold. And I'm outside in the snow shivering, trying to clean off my truck. I've been thinking, and I'm genuine, like, it's not about all the issues I have with it. It's about financially what's a decision. I don't think I should have a vehicle. Not just a truck, but any vehicle. After the last year, I've spent maybe, I'm gonna say, close to $4,000 on it after getting it safetied. That's including gas and insurance, and that when I think I had to buy a battery and an alternator at one point. I don't know when that happened, but I had to. That all that money that I put towards it, an extra 4,000, and I've driven 1,000 kilometers. Which I don't know is miles, but all I know is that I pay for 10,000 kilometers a year, and I drove less than 1,000. I maybe drove 800, and like just 800. And in Canada, or at least when it comes to kilometers, they always say change your oil every 5,000 kilometers or every 3 months. I haven't even driven a 5,000 yet. It's like I don't need a vehicle, and if I end up going to Alberta, like I kind of want to, part of me is thinking it's kind of a fresh start. Nobody's gonna know me, so I'm not gonna have... You know when you see people you knew from the past and you get like embarrassing memories in your head? That's what I get a lot when I see people I recognize. And it's like, those people probably have no recollection of those memories at all. But you do. It's the worst. But it just makes me feel like if I did go, nothing's really gonna change. Like, maybe it might make my mental health worse, so I gotta really think about it. It can't just be an impulse decision. But no, I've been thinking about keeping my truck until I get my license, then selling it, and then just, if I need to drive, I use my mom's vehicle, if she lets me, and help her with gas. You know, I could fill it up with gas. And then, this looks like I bone mealed it. Help her with gas, and maybe I can get on her insurance. But after I sell my vehicle, then it would just be save a shit ton of money, see if I can get 20 grand, and go. You know, try to... If I were to go, I would find a job before I leave. And worst comes to worst, transfer to a different Walmart. Okay. I'll see you later, if I'm still alive. Probably should be. It's just a temporary plan in my head. To make me feel like I'm doing something this year, you know? I think that's good, too. Even if it never really happens. Because if I don't end up going now, I just have a lot of money saved up. You know, maybe I get a new job here. I'm not totally against living here. It's just expensive. Bye. It's very expensive. Like the cheapest place I've seen recently is maybe like 1,400 a month. It's insane. Oh no, that's cheap actually. The cheapest place I've seen is like 18. And it's like a 1-bedroom apartment. And I've done the math and I can live. But I would have to work 6 days a week, 8.5-hour shifts. And everyone's like, that's just a part of life. And that's like, that's not appealing. Everyone's like, oh, that's just a part of adulthood. It's part of growing up. That's depressing. Everyone's so okay with just working their lives away, and it's... I just want to play Minecraft. It also sucks that all the best paying jobs suck. Because, like, working as a PSW is decent pay. But it's decent pay because you deal with old people the whole time. I've gotten a lot of this area filled. I'm definitely missing a few spots. But I think we're overall good enough to go back. However, I kind of do want to check in the water area. Because, like, stuff like this, I'm going to have to fill out. Even one, that's the issue. One block can still cause these issues. Just one. The water might actually fix itself a little bit as I plug some of the holes. Those poor animals there, by the way, those have been stuck there for so long. Who even knows? I'd like to think that every animal that's stuck in some place here has been there for a year. What I do miss is the simplicity of mining everything away, though. That was... It's crazy I missed that. But it was so easy. Alright, well, I've placed a lot of stone. Um, it definitely looks a little weird seeing no holes now. But I think it looks good. We've definitely missed a couple spots. I'm not expecting this to be perfect. I don't see any right now. But like, I also want to fill in the walls. As I fill up the water, I can try to do that more. I love getting these, bro. They're so awesome. I have so many. I remember I used to hate the idea of killing them and not getting the bad omen. I'm so glad they finally decided that you can get it no matter what. But yeah, we can use a little bit of ice later to fill up that hole, make it look a bit cleaner. Or we could use kelp. Ice is a bit different than kelp. I think kelp is just quicker. Usually. I want to put this on the ground somewhere though. This one's empty. This one's almost empty. That one's empty. 4, 5, 6, 7, 3. Okay, let's grab. Yeah, that's a decent number of everything. My idea for the future of how to get this project done quickly is to actually place water on the top. Like, I gotta find the next best spot that I need to do. So like here, and then I collect water from below, and I place there. And then whenever I finish this area, I pick it up and move it a foot. If that makes sense. Oh, I'm falling asleep. It's like placing snow is not very entertaining to do or watch. It's crazy. Look at that view, man. I've always liked that song. Been listening to this playlist for so long, that one's not bad. I just want to see something really quickly. But I need some more stone. Oh, it's right here. I'm flying too far. Take a couple. If I place water... Can I pick up water here? No. I can there. Let's see how far this goes. Does it go up to the kelp? I bet it would. No, it goes all the way. That's a good sign. Means it won't be too hard to do this whole thing. Why is this not filling? Oh, this is giving me a headache already. I do not see this being enjoyable at all. Falling asleep here, man. I'm just so tired. Did not have a good sleep. Might have been 6 hours. It's not great, but whatever. It doesn't help I'm doing one of the most boring jobs I've done since mining this whole area away. But that's my idea currently about getting rid of how to get rid of my water, but also still be able to build. No. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Oh, my back is hurting. I'm thinking of taking a bit of a break, walking to Subway or something, getting some food and coming back, um, and then going live again later. So I need to place this kelp here. If I have this wall of water here, it should make all the water in the future a lot easier to do. Just need a little bit more kelp. Gonna have to come by sometime and actually just get rid of all of it. If my truck wasn't being worked on, I'd go drive there, but can't. Oh. Hello? Guess who is in need of $2,000? Oh my god. So some parts need to be welded for the wheel. Or something, I don't know. Because and whatever it that's broken there is 11/21/30, and then the transition lines are something that could leak for 417, and exhaust flanges or something, I don't know. I'm gonna end the stream here, go get some food in my stomach so I don't have to think about this right now. It's put me in a bit of a bad mood because $2,000 is not a lot of, or is not a small amount of money. And I have to think about how I'm going to pay for that without having to take every dime out of my savings account.